Shalom, let me introduce myself. My name is Purba. My NPM 20310078. Here I will explain what the brakes, construction, and kind of the types. Before discussing brakes construction, we must first understand the brakes understanding. A brake was a construction for continuing the route through lower obstacles. This obstacle is usually another route that involves water, trails, or regular traffic. The brakes itself constitute a structure that serves to connect the two sections of the route cut off by deep valleys, river channels, irrigation canals, and disposal railroads, reservoirs, and so forth. The bridge builder himself needed construction planning. The design of the bridge varies depending on the function of the bridge or the surface conditions of the earth in which the bridge is built. And we have to know what sensor construction of bridges. The construction of the bridge was a conduit for transportation to another, where something like a moving object could be traveled by such an obstacle or other. By jumping over the obstacle without the construction, and if the brakes was cut off, the traffic would be stopped. The passage may be a field road, a railway, or a pedestrian walk, but the obstacle may be that of a field, a railway, a river, a waterway, a valley, or ravine. The bridge has three parts of the structure of the foundation: the under structure and the upper structure. The part that connects the traffic barriers is the superstructure. Familiar with the shapes and types of brakes construction. First, truss brakes. Truss brakes is a more sturdy construction brakes using the triangular frame of truss. Although the post does not stick to the ground, however, it becomes more rigid because of the triangular shapes that connects one pole with the other. Additionally, the diagonal lines on the brake post also serve to transfer load to the wider area, thus limiting them to a lot. The second, beam brakes, known also as girder brakes. This construction design is by far the simplest form of brakes. Generally, it was horizontal, straight with vertical poles as a torture stake. Normally, they are made of steel or concrete driven into the ground. The construction of beam brakes was common to connect two flat lengths to a closed curve, like a region separated by a river. 3. Arch brakes. Arch, which in English means the arch, is a brake made of acer both wheel while construction made safe materials. It has survived, but it is stronger than both beam and truss. 4. Cable stay brakes. The cable stay brakes uses cables as a traffic flow survivor. You have a cable out of the tower. The cable stay brake is resistant one or more of the towers that are anchored above the pillar, the central brake pillar. The cable stay brake has a relatively low point of mass, so it is an excellent way to use the area with a risk of earthquakes and for variations in a landscape or 100 to 600 meters. 5. Suspension brakes. The suspension brakes basic structure system is a main cable. The brakes traffic floor was not usually directly connected to the pillar, since the principle of the idea of the gear lay on the cable. When a gust of wind with high intensity can close the brakes and stop the flow of traffic. This is to prevent the difficulty of driving a wheel in a high wobble. The suspension of the suspension brakes was launched after the cable system was installed, and the cable was also part of the launching structure of the brakes. This brake is generally used to span to 1,400 meters. That's how I explain the brakes construction and types. Thank you.